do. I'm going to dance until I see myself on the screen. And that was really out of rhythm. I'm okay. Hey! Hello, weirdos and malafolks. How y'all doing today? I am Guslado, also known as Doug. I'm from Top Dog Design, and yeah, I'm here to paint with you today. So yeah, today what I'm working on is I'm working on wrapping up the Survival of the Fittest box. So I've already done Barkus. I've done one of the Eagles. Now it's time to do Lord Cooper. I'll need to do the other Eagle at some point, but I figured to wrap it up, move on to other fun things. What am I going to paint next time? I'm not sure. I think I might hear the siren song of the Clampets. So that's going to be crazy because y'all have never seen me paint any bayou on this stream before. So that might get nutty. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm a little scattered. Not that that's different than normal, but you know, was been a busy couple of weeks here. So yeah, so it's gonna take a look at him. So this is my Lord Cooper that I already have. So I'm just going to kind of the plan is to paint them up in such a way that they, you know, look like, hey, they're the same person. And keep the color scheme going there. So I think I'm going to be doing kind of a green and maybe trying a, hey, what's up, Harley Unicorn? How you doing? Yeah, I think I might be trying to do kind of a camouflage pattern on the green cloak here. So that's going to be fun. I don't know. We'll see. I might be crazy. But yeah. Also, then probably these greens would be useful for that too. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with those as highlights on there. But yeah, let's get going with this. But yes, the hootenanning awaits with those guys, the ones I just said, the Clampets. Words are hard sometimes. But yeah, it's been, you know, a little scattered here lately. Prepping up. I'm going to be actually out at the Railroad Rumble. I think that's what Ambrose is calling it. Basically, I'm going out to the GT that's happening out in the Pacific Northwest this weekend. Oh, that's what I was missing. Clean off my glasses because they're all messed up. All righty. To really glazing this in. It's very, very thin. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to actually get this guy totally finished today because that would be awesome. Because then I get to move on to Clampet time, which is always a fun idea. Because those finally came in for me. Yay! Hey, Kettering Lama, how you doing today? I myself am doing well. I've been busy, but it was my birthday over the weekend. I turned 40 this weekend, which was, you know what? I'm still fairly certain someone did the math wrong because that just doesn't seem right. But yeah. This guy's going to be a fun model to paint. I'm going to try to get a little bit crazy and do some camouflage pattern on the cloak. I've never done a camo pattern before, so yeah, it's going to be a fun experiment. But luckily, camouflage just has to look, kind of splotchy and stuff, right? So that's going to be delightful. I just thought of something that would have been really funny. Wouldn't work very well for a miniature, but I got a bottle of that World's Blackest Black paint. I should just, paint him in the World's Blackest Black. Then he's like, that's the most camouflage you can get, right? It'd be like super camouflage. But yeah. Hey, what's that? Or a unicycle? I'm not sure where he gets the unicorn part from, but Harley Unicorn is one of my local dudes, my local Texas dudes, and I know that Harley is the name of his daughter. That much I do know. The rest of it, I do not know the full information on. But dude is a really cool painter as well. Does a lot of really cool, kind of fun conversion stuff on his stuff. For my birthday, we went out for dinner with some good friends at Maggiano's on Friday. Love Maggiano's. Plus, it's, good and can handle all of us. And there's actually stuff there that, because I got a couple friends who are vegans, that they can actually eat. But yeah, what else did we do? So I did that. Saturday, my one of my best friends in the world, our friends Adam and Amy, they had Amy's birthday is like, burping here. It's like a couple days before mine. So we went out to the Museum of Natural History to get a where did I put that? Oh, there it is. Awesome. So we went out to the Museum of Natural History, took their, little, their like 6-month-old daughter to the Butterfly House because that would be fun. And then went out and grabbed tacos. And that's where I ran into Harley Unicorn out at the taco place, which was lots of fun. It was really cool because it was a location I had never been to before, and I've been wanting to go eat there. All right, so it looks like his bow is totally made of metal. All right, cool. Just gonna get these branches on here. Yeah, so did that, then went to the downtown Specs, which if you're not from Texas, Specs is the big liquor store around here. And the downtown one is the really, really nice one. And we went and got me a very nice bottle of scotch for my birthday. It was a 2006 Glen Ellicky single cask 16-year-old completely aged in Oloroso sherry punch and an Oloroso sherry puncheon. So lots and lots of layers of flavor going on there. Which, for those of you who don't know, I love scotch. But yeah, so that was a good, fun time. So did that, had, was kind of relaxed around the house the rest of the weekend. Watched movies. Just, was unproductive as possible because it's my birthday. I was allowed to be unproductive. So if anyone hasn't seen the Waldo's Weekly yet, I love the image that we got there. Looks like it's something new for Through the Breach. It's looks like it's based off of Johnny Appleseed, obviously. But Johnny Dogood, I think, is what the name was listed in the preview as. So that sounds awesome. And he runs around with his big Waldgeist friend. And I want that model because it looks super cool. Hey, yes, why there it is. I really want that model because that looks cool. And I love Waldgeists. And kind of assuming that, hey, if there's a big named Waldgeist model, that would be totally Neverborn. So that would be for me. And I like things that are for me. All righty. Cool. I got that part of it. Let's see. What else? So he's going to need a little bit more of that. Deep down in there. Yeah, looks like a super cool model. So I want that for Malifaux too. And we have had other things that have made the transition from Through the Breach that we now have in the Malifaux area. So here's hoping. Alrighty. So, because for him here, I had done kind of he had the cream on there. So I'm going to go for his pants. I'm going to go for that reddish brown. Because I think that'll look nice on there and give a nice little bit of contrast. That needs to be stabbed. Ooh, oh yeah, that one's chunkified. Tip, come on. What are you doing? There we go. There we go, a little bit of medium. Whee! A little bit more medium. So yeah, what's everyone else been working on lately? Getting ready to go to the GT out in Washington. It's coming weekend, which is going to be super fun because I am just playing and not running anything at all. Going to be interesting because I definitely still feel rusty from a competitive standpoint because I don't get to be competitive all that often anymore. It's very sad. Actually, not terribly sad. I run things and people like my things that I run, so that's always good. Actually, if you all hadn't seen it yet, I a couple days ago did the big announcement. So doing a big push for some of you may have heard before that I run a GT here in Texas called the Lone Star Fodown Malifaux GT. And got official approval from the higher ups at Weird that I can put out a special Fate deck as a giveaway for the tournament. So anyone who registers before, I think the date I put down was August 25th. One who registers and comes before August 25th and comes to the Lone Star Fodown will get this cool custom Fodown Fate deck, which I'm excited for because I designed it. And yeah, that's the only way you can ever get it is by coming to the Fodown and registering early. So then that tournament's taking place October 13th through the 15th here in Houston, Texas. So between now and then, you will definitely hear me talking about it a whole bunch. Because that is what I do. Because you know what? Let's get people together. We had 26 people for the first year we did it. So I am hoping to I'm aiming for 40 this year, which would be really, really cool. Right. So actually, you know what? I feel like, well, is that? I can look at the reference. Okay. So we're doing that. You know what? Just for contrast, because you know what? Going exactly as the things there. I'm actually going to do this brown just to get some, pop of a different color there. because although the artwork has it, as it looks like a metal or like carbon fiber or something thing there, I think that pop of brown will just make it look nice. So I'm going with that. There we go. All righty. So laying in some base coats here. All right. So he needs, let's see how. Okay, so that kind of gray was in there. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's get, how deep of a tan did I get them before? All right. Let's grab these down. And probably not quite, you know what? Let's actually go, I'm going to go pretty dark with his skin tone to really push it there. Yeah, really pushing the skin tone on it. Oh, that's dark shit. Oh, I went with the wrong color there. Let's go dark highlights. That's what I want. Not dark shadow. Dark highlight. You know what? I could not find it anywhere. Harley Unicorn. And I searched and I searched and I searched. I still got the loose little doodly bit there. I primed up a bunch of Harley Unicorn's models because his airbrush is currently packed away. So I have no clue what that little fiddly bit was from. Grab a slightly smaller brush because getting into a little fiddly bits here. Not fiddly bits, but tiny area. So. More non-functional, yeah. That happens with airbrushes sometimes. They are, you know, let's be honest, they can be temperamental at the best of times. Recently, I had to completely replace my needle in my nozzle on my airbrush because it decided to split on me, which is not fun times. Especially when you got a bunch of things to do. Let's take a look at how I did his beard before. So I'm going to be referencing this a lot because that is, okay, so I gave him gold glasses before. Kind of the gray. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with the Dark Carnival. That's one of my all-time favorite Nightmare kits. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do with that. Because that is just a great box to begin with. And I need to paint mine at some point. But now it is. Always 101 projects to do. And only time to do like half of that. Or less, you know? Yeah, I've been wanting to try out oils, but I mean, that's like getting an entire another set of paints and learning new techniques. I know Viruk on here, one of the other streamers, did the has been dabbling in oils lately, and the stuff looks really, really great. I had to, last time I was doing it though, I had to tune out a little bit early, so I didn't get to see the full process. So I was having a discussion the other day about who has the best hat in all of Malifaux. But I'm thinking right now that one discussion I have not seen is who has the best beard in all of Malifaux. You're saying Ulix, because this is, I'm not talking about the hat, I'm talking about the beard. Does Ulix have a beard? I'd have to take a look at that. Also, I'm generally loath to say that gremlins have the best of anything because they just copy someone else. And it's a cheap imitation then. Obviously, Jan Lo, his beard is not the best beard. I think his beard qualifies as the most legend. He has the most. Jan Lo has the most legendary beard. Toll's got a really awesome beard. I'm trying to think who else has beard. So I'm just trying to think of what all models have beards. Ooh, you know what? Paul Crockett's got a pretty awesome beard too. So, making it smell like popcorn or cotton candy. That would be really awesome. Just remember the game store we play at regularly has those two store cats wandering around. So that's, dangerous. They already love to, hijack my backpack. They might attempt to actually just attack your models then. All right. Time to bust out some metals here, I think. Let's get a little bit more of that. Right up in. There we go. is that I missed? I'm trying to think, who else has got beards in Malifaux? Because you got to have the full comprehensive who has beards list. The other thing is, if we're going to be talking about, love just the comprehensive list of who all has hats and who all has beards. Because that would help, making those lists. All righty. That and that. Yep. And of course, let's not worry about that one. Let's grab this one. So, Toll's got a beard. Cooper's got a beard. Crockett's got a beard. I'm trying to think. Who else has got beards? Okay, there's definitely some of the Vitagi huntsmen that have got beards. Trying to think. Who else has beards? Does one of the monster hunters have a beard? We discussed Ulix has a beard. All right, here's a question. What other masters have beards? So obviously, we got Ulix has got a beard. Cooper's got a beard. Toll has a beard. Yan Lo has a beard. Does Seamus have a beard? Why? I would look that up, but I'm using my phone to watch a stream, so I can read chat. So I do not know. Cannot check his card at the moment. So anyone who care to check the card, we can look up to see if Seamus does or does not have a beard. I don't think he does. Does he? I don't think he does. I could be wrong, or maybe some of the versions of him do, and others don't. Maybe I don't know. Let's get the gold colors. That's what we got. Dorado gold and gold. Which of these is darker? That one is darker. Oh, What color do we want to make that bow, though? It's got almost the same color as him. But I want some difference on there. Maybe kind of bronze. No, let's do his glasses first. Thank you for that, Harley Unicorn. It's very important information to know if he does or does not have a beard. Toll does have a pretty epic beard. Maybe a little bit darker, actually. There we go. There we go. That's better. Hey, what's up, McBluff? How have you been? Oh, yes, if we were going with, other, Malifaux player beards, I do qualify as having a fairly epic player beard, though. Doing well. Keeping busy. Turning old. Let's get that onto here. I forgot about that spot. Oh, Sandeep does have a majestic and glorious beard. I turned 40 on Sunday. Maybe go with a kind of a bronzy copper. Second look what I want. Ooh. Yeah, I think that'll work good. Let's see, what is that? It's a brighter one. Here we go. Oh, I definitely kid on that. It just amuses me. I'm older than most of my friends around here. Most of my close friends nearby here are a good deal younger than me. But no, it was a good birthday. I had fun with friends, had fun with the wife, had fun with scotch. I think I might need to actually put this one down. On there first. Yeah, that's not covering very well right now. So let's clean that up. Probably a little bit of this on there. That'll work a little bit better. There we go. I happened to see that it had been posted to Facebook right before I logged in for stream, so I did not get a chance to actually take a good look at it. So I'm aware that it exists, but I didn't actually take a good look at it in a weird place there. So I happened to notice that right when I was doing the various posts to social media saying, hey, I'm going to stream. All righty. So then, a little bit of that. Been doing any more animations lately there, McBluff? So I do always enjoy your animations. So those are always fun. I just need to make, I don't know if I have followed your YouTube or not yet. I need to make sure I did do that. Keep updated on this. I probably did at some point. I'm just terrible at keeping up on everything. Because there's so many things. Like I know so many creative people that I like to keep up and support all of them. You know what? Let's go with a little bit more on those. Knocking things over. I'm knocking things over on my desk. Do. But I do always enjoy your animations. They got a good sense of timing with the music, which is one of those things that is always tough to do. I recently posted one of my animations to a weird place. That's more motion graphics and less character-based stuff. It was the promo for the Lone Star Foedown. Which I definitely enjoy making little promo trailers for when I do an event. Because it's just fun, and I can do crazy, ridiculous, kind of cheesy, over-the-top animation stuff for those. Get to bust out all of the silly effects. You had a Damien Ravencroft Raymond thought. Yeah, I definitely ended up using, like, oh yes, all of the fire effects and lightsaber effects and all kinds of crazy things. Because that is just a joy to do. What was your Damien Ravencroft Raven thought? Alrighty. Sweet. All them base coats are good and solid on there. Let's hit him with a little bit of there's black. There it is. A little black wash. Jay. Oh, Jay, with the terrible, wonderful puns. How I have not missed you, or have. How you doing, man? Oh, that was a terrible pun. I love it. Could Damien potentially go into the catacombs? Would he be less vulnerable to the whispers? Is that forced disconnect from Magic Plus? He's all about puzzles and so. Oh no, I was no McBluff. I was laughing. I was talking about Jay's terrible pun. Wasn't talking about your pun, McBluff. Don't worry. I was not judging your pun, McBluff. I was judging Jay's pun. So no judgment on your puns, McBluff. It was the Go Configure. Which was a delightfully terrible pun. So his disconnect from Magic. So there's a bunch of stuff. I don't want to ruin the lore for people who haven't finished reading the Madness of Malifaux lore yet. Which is, I mean, obviously where it gets into his whole disconnection from Magic. But it does allow him to, you know, look into the, I don't know how to pronounce it, the Cationes de something le Flambe, the Burning Man's book. Reggae de something de Cancione, I don't know what it is. Because if I knew what it was too closely, then that would mean that the Burning Man has his hooks into me. And I will be driven crazy by him. The Flemme Flambe. Oh no, I think that's the Burning Man's cookbook. So little known fact, there Adeodatos released two books. First was, the one that we know and love. The second was the Flamme Flambe, which was cooking with the Burning Man. My guess is probably involves a lot of flambéed octopus. It's like Canciones de something to something something. Well, so it's I believe it's actually written by a guy who used to be the man formerly known as Ephraim Wade, currently known as once again, something I don't know how to pronounce, Adeodatos. And it is a book full of the Burning Man's truths. I haven't read it yet. I've been meaning to read it, but I just haven't had time to read that. If you read it, let me know what you think of it. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Good to see you, Kyle. By the way, so for those who don't know, some incredibly exciting news. The game Vagrant Song was, which, Kyle, lead design on that there. And if you haven't played Vagrant Song, amazing game. So Vagrant Song was nominated for a Golden Geek Award, which is huge. Yes, go and vote for that. Which, congratulations on that, Kyle. I hope you win that, because that is an amazing game that I don't have to say you should be proud of. I know you're proud of it, and well deservedly so. It's a great, great game. And I will fall on a bit. I do not tend to be a cooperative game guy. I tend to prefer a competitive game. Just in general, those are the kind of mechanics I tend to enjoy, but I really enjoy Vagrant Song. But congratulations on getting that nomination. That it's well deserved, but still, that's just like, oh man, something that I love actually getting some recognition out there. Nutty, right? Kyle, have you been out at Gamma? Because I know that, it is Gamma right now, but I don't know if you're out there or if it's just the boss folks this time. No worries. So I was surprised to see you jump in here, or if it was hey, just popping in between things. Alrighty, so. All right, I'm going to hit. That dries a little bit. I think. What is the... Okay, I missed something. What's the bag of travel in the Blackstone? Is that a reference to something, or... Oh, okay. See, I don't quite understand why, so many people want to split title boxes. I think get the title box, even if it's not a mastery play. It might be a mastery play eventually. And if it's not a mastery play, well, you know what? Paint it up as a model you don't care about. Use it as a painting practice. It's my thoughts on it. Wait, Euripides. Okay, Euripides reading poetry. I clearly missed something there. Why is Euripides reading poetry? And where can I find... Okay, here's the question. Is Euripides' poetry similar to that of Vogon's? Well, if it's like Vogon poetry, McLuff, be wary. I also need an idea to use as a song, but now I need to think of what poetry to use for Euripides. Hey, yeah, you know what? Keep making the awesome stuff there, Kyle. We love what you do, my friend. Can't wait to see you at Gen Con. I kind of see it as, a chance to, paint more models. Yay, models. And then, hey, you can always branch out. Oh, well, okay. Well, what's the good one? Now, I don't know why Euripides is reciting poetry, but obviously we need to come up with good poems for Euripides to recite. Oh, have a good one. I thought you said. I thought it was the I have a good one. No, it was the have a good one. Okay. I need to think up some good poems. All right, you know what? I'm going to do something crazy here. This is going to be awesome. Prepare yourself. So, this I'm going to now do a interpretive reading or interpretive recitation for you all of Euripides reciting The Jabberwock by Lewis Carroll. So, prepare yourself. Gotta fix that little boo there. But prepare yourself. So, this is my interpretation of The Jabberwock by Lewis Carroll as read by Euripides. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the momreth outgrabe. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jubjub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. So he took his vorpal sword in hand, and long time the man's own foe he sought, and rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uffish thought he stood, the jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through. The vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, frabjous day, Callooh Callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the momreths outgrabe. That was my interpretation of the Jabberwock as performed by Euripides. Oh, God. That was ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, so oh man, they just missed the shenanigans. oh, we just had a raid showing up, raiding party. They were summoned by my absolutely ridiculous performance. So, randomly, we were talking about Euripides, the big frost giant guy from Malifaux, which, well, hello, welcome to the stream. We were talking about Euripides performing poetry. And I don't entirely know why Euripides would be performing poetry. So I did a interpretation of the Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll as performed by Euripides. Because I just have the Jabberwocky memorized. And have had it memorized for probably over 30 years at this point now. There's far more useful information that my brain has forgot. Well, I used to have a bunch of poems and sonnets and stuff memorized. A bunch of different Shakespeare stuff. Art thou learned? Then learn this from me. To have is to have. It is figure in rhetoric. The drink being poured out of a glass. Fill in cup. See, I'm rusty on that. It's been a while. It used to be one of my audition pieces back in the day. Back when I was an actor. But how you doing, Paul Schlemazel? See, now what you'll have to do is you will have to go and check out the video on demand later. Maybe save that as a highlight or a clip at some point, because it was a delightful bit of shenanigans there. Yes, hello, Paul Schlemazel. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you working on today? Welcome to the Play Weird stream. The official stream for weird miniatures. Little under the weather? What were you working on? Hello, hello. So those who have raided with Paulie Schlemazel, I love that name. Welcome to the Play Weird stream. So yeah, this is the official stream for Weird Miniatures, makers of Malifaux, Through the Breach, The Other Side, Vagrant Song, lots of cool stuff. I'm working on a Malifaux miniature here. I'm working on the titled version of Lord Cooper from the Survival of the Fittest box. So last couple times I streamed, I did the other models from that. I'm really just finishing up this box now, and then we'll see what I move on to after that. But welcome. If it's your first time here, welcome. Welcome to the wonderful world of Malifaux. If y'all got any questions, feel free to ask. No guarantee I'm correct, but I know things occasionally. Welcome to the fun and shenanigans. I'm Doug, also known as Guslado. So, fun thing about this channel is there's about, I guess there's 4 of us who stream here for Weird, and we take turns. Depending on the day. Because, yeah, Weird is the company that makes it. And then we are just awesome, fun people who love to stream for Weird. So yesterday was Viruk. Today is me. On the weeks that's not me, it ends up being Haunted and Eleanor. Oh, yeah. We're fun people. Ah, fun. All right. All right, I'm going to actually hit that, guys. Actually get a little bit of gold on there. So that then I don't go back and mess it up when I'm actually got his skin looking nice. Isn't that the way it always goes? All right, let's grab. So that's the one. Yep, that's the one I need. So many paints. Lots and lots of paints. All of the paints. So many. And that one is clogged up too. Got to keep stabbing my paints. There we go. Dark Elf figure from Durgan Miniature. Yeah, I haven't heard of that company. Get those lenses done. But yes, welcome to the shenanigans. Stick around, have some fun. Shenanigans are always encouraged, especially when I'm here. For I am full of shenanigans. But yes, and to all the other raiders there, welcome. What have you all been working on? Okay, so I got that. Let's go with a little bit brighter on those pants there. Hey, Spilled Paint Plot! How you doing today? Welcome to the fun and shenanigans. Awesome. What have you been working on lately, Spilled Paint Pot? Family keyword. Nice. Oh, do you have the Rotten Harvest Marshall models? Because I'm looking forward to building and painting those eventually. You do. Those are already painted up. Was looking around. Wait, which one's the Wake the Dead box? I lose track of what all the different boxes are called. Oh, the dromedaries, the cadavers. You know, I was very disappointed that that box contained no camels. Which that is a terrible reference to the lore with those. In the story where they're introduced into the world, McMorning overhears that they're bringing in the Domadores de Cadavres, and he doesn't know what they're talking about. And he hears dromedaries. So he's talking to the other Rezzers, and he's like, hey, you know, they're bringing in these camels. And they're the rest of them are very confused by this. Because it's not the dromedaries de Cadavres, it's the Domadores de Cadavres. All right. Oh my god, that would be amazing. The Cauldron of Bran. We don't have a Mistaken yet, do we? Don't think we do. There's enough Miss models at this point. It's starting to lose track a little bit of how many different delightful Miss puns there have been. But I don't think there's been a Mistaken yet. A Misfeasance. If I'm not mistaken, it's ill intent is, I think, what it means effectively. So see, Misshapen, that was the one with the umbrella, right? Yeah. Yep. I got her primed up there. I've also got my own copy of her. She's not on my desk. She's over there on my shelf. There's only so much room on my desk. Let's see, Misshapen was okay. Yeah, Mystique was Alt Carlos. All right, let's see. Let's go with some more on his cloak there. Misfeasance, a transgression, especially the wrongful exercise of lawful authority. It sounds like that fits Seamus pretty well. All right, so let's see. We had Mystique last year. The year before that was Misshapen. Misfire was before. Yeah, it was Misfire was Alt Willie. What was the Alt Fuhatsu? I can't remember what. Misguided. That was it. Yeah. Because Misfire would also have worked for that one. But Misfire was the Alt Willie. That's a couple years ago. So let's see. Yeah, the year that I usually end up pairing them off. What was the Miss model? The year so Misfeasance was a Miss model the year of the blah 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 Pirate Molly. Misery is still one of my favorites. I've painted I've painted like 3 of those, I think. No, 4 of those. I painted 4 of those. Yeah, Misery is awesome. So I did that one as, obviously it's Teddy's. I did that one as a diorama for Iron Painter a while back, where I made it look like it was a giant teddy bear attacking a city in these little tiny tanks. That was fun. So we don't have mispronounced, misspelled, or misinterpreted yet. Those are ones we don't have yet. Mysterious. Yeah, Mysterious was the Alt Carlos. Let's see. Let's see. Misstep was alt Hank. I remember the one that not as many people get as often. There was Hikome, where they did a Mr. model instead of a Miss model one year. Trying to think what other ones are. So it's fire with that. I wonder what it's going to be this year for Gen Con. Also wondering what the Nightmare Box is going to be for Gen Con this year. So I do always love the mystery boxes. It's always one of those things I look forward to with eager anticipation. Ooh, Alt Papa Loco, Misfunction. Okay. I'm still, I want I'd love something. This could probably be a decent alt now, like an alt librarian. Miss Catonic. Oh, here's a good one. Miss Isle. Oh, I know. Okay, here we go. Alt Harold Toll. Miss Isle. Boom. There we go. You heard it here first. Alt Toll. Miss Isle. There we go. Right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Ooh, we're just going to stretch for a moment there. Here we go. Oh, we need Misplace. What would that be? What would Misplace be? I feel like that would be someone who loses things, obviously. Misplace. Oh, I got another terrible one or great one. I don't know. We need Miss Keto. Oh, mystical. I'm aiming for a Miss Keto. Could definitely be one of the Iron Skeeters. Oh, okay. Could be an Iron Skeeter or alt. Yeah, Miss Keto. Yeah, Miss Keto. Alt Captain Zip. Because he's got the Iron Skeeters. That totally works. You finished the Euripides poem. Well, you need to share that now, Jay. Ah, no worries, man. We'll just be coming up with other delightful miss puns. Too bad we only get one a year because we got so many wonderful ideas. Mistrial. Oh, that's a good one. A mistake. It can be so mistake could be a alt desperado. It's a thief. So she takes. Ew. Hmm. Misinformation. That would be a good one. Ooh, Misnomer. I do not believe Misnomer has been out yet. Misnomer, to my knowledge, is not taken yet. All right, so misnomer. Obviously, there would have to be someone dressed up as a gnome, right? Because that would be a real missed opportunity. A missed opportunity. That'd be a missed opportunity otherwise. Heyo. Hey, I'll be here all week. Try the veal. Tip your waitresses. All right. Well, I got that, kind of the basic highlights of that. Oh, my word limit. All right. No worries. Let's see. So this is Euripides' poem. All right. So I got just the basic cloak on there. Now it is time to be funky with it. So which one is easy? That's the palest one right there. Which actually, I'm going to hit them with a couple other things first. So those are going to be the ropes. Let's do the wood and the ropes there. So. This is quite the epic poem, Jay. Quite perplexing. This is A poem the way the Iliad is a poem, or the Odyssey. Quite a long and epic saga, as it were. I dig it. Go with a little bit of that there, yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Always great when you stop by, Jay. This is a fun model. I'm going to do the crazy thing of trying to do some actual camouflage patterns on this cloak, because apparently I'm a crazy person. We've been over this before. I'm a crazy person. Just trying to get the rest of it set up there. And before I go too nuts on the camo pattern. Do, 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 do. There we go. Alrighty. Cool. Let's go a little bit more of that in there. Let's take a look at how I did that before. Alrighty. Well, as long as I am, let's go and add a little bit of this to these here. All right. So yeah, after I finish off this model, we're going to be moving. So next time I stream, I'm going to be doing the Clampets, which is going to be exciting. I haven't painted any Bayou in a while. So that'll be a good fun time. Especially because their box looks like a lot of fun. Because now I have to figure out what crazy color scheme I want to do for the crazy giant frog they are riding on. Because that'll be fun. Stab my paint. Touch orange on that, actually. There we go. All right, next silver up. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's give his eyes one little dash with it. There we go. Got all the space on my desk today. All right. Here we go. Just going in and laying in the highlights on the silver bits now. Yeah, this guy's a fun model. I have not I have not seen him on the table yet, which I think will be very, very interesting to see him on the table. Because he definitely comes at it from a very different way of thinking than original recipe Lord Cooper does. Because Huntmaster, lots of fun. And honestly, there's a lot of times when I play him, when his dogs, so Artemis and Uller, really kind of end up being some of the crew MVPs with him. Just because they do such cool stuff for him. And I think with they end up being surprisingly damaging, surprisingly versatile for what they can do for the crew. And then, yeah. So I think going a full beast mode. Cooper is a fun idea. So I haven't seen it on the table yet, but I really want to. Which honestly is one of those reasons why I was so excited for this box. Because both Barkus and Huntmaster Cooper, such cool ideas. And both models I really have been eagerly anticipating. Yeah, so I've seen him only as Cooper 1, or original recipe Cooper. Have not seen this guy on the table from anyone yet. So no clue how he ends up playing. Because he definitely, trades off that. Because oh man, that gun with Cooper 1 is nasty. Used properly, it just deletes a model. Really makes you think about, oh, where are you going to be with him? Then on Saturday, we had a Cooper 1 play, the Campets with the Boatmaster, Parker, Vix, Damien 2, Yedza, and Dita. Nice. Sounds like that was a solid turnout you had there. Nice. Well, the trick to getting a lot of people out to tournaments is to do them on a regular basis. And so this is something that people said to me. They're worried that if they run tournaments too regularly, they will people get burned out, or people won't show up as often. People are like, oh, too many tournaments. I have found in practice the opposite ends up being true. That the more tournaments I run, the more people show up. And so we have our monthly tournament down here, second Saturday of every month. Nice. Yeah, if you can have a consistent date, or a consistent, weekend, it really, really helps. Because then people know, hey, this is the weekend is going to be. So they can plan for it then. But honestly, just consistency. Doing it consistently is the biggest thing for that. It takes some time to build up community. But once you do, oh, Maeve is fun to play against. Yeah, I played against Maeve at Nova Open. And I don't remember what our game. I know she won. I don't remember what the score was. I do know where I could go look it up though. So but Maeve is fun. Maeve is definitely a fun game to play against. Fun player to play against. I was playing it when I played against her. She was still running Brew 2. Okay, you said you were using, what were you using? You were using D to 1, yeah. So if you like D to 1, give D to 2 a try. D to 2 is a very strong master. And we did so I do a podcast as well. I do the Students of Conflict. We did an episode on Perdita 2. It's the one where we talked to Nick Westbrook, and we talk. I mean, Dita 2 is strong. We get into it's, and having played against it, it is a strong list. I need to add a little bit of water to my palate. There we go. Yeah, okay, I can see that. You know, she definitely is a Dita 2 definitely relies on a lot of the this causes this, causes this, causes this, and knowing what everything can do really, really well. She becomes very much a force multiplier. But any master who is a quote unquote force multiplier, you really need to know what the rest of her crew does very, very well to understand how to make the best use of that master. So I could see that being a not necessarily the easiest for getting started with. Okay, so on him before. Cool. So definitely a bunch of that. Mid-tone gray there. There it is. Oh, there you are. Hello. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand the what's it? So cards like, try this model first, but then I played Jojo. I think I should have taken out the lamp guys, not the damned. Yeah, the damned looks scary. And it can get a lot of work done. And I think, and that's definitely one of the things. As you learn the game, you definitely learn what your target priorities should be for various crews, and kind of what the parts of a crew are going to be that are going to give you nightmares. Parts of your opponent's crew that are going to do a lot of work for them. And you just kind of learn the ins and outs of it gradually over time as you learn the game. I'm looking forward to. So I'm going out to Washington for the GT. Ambrose is running out there. So I need that intro to Malifaux series to. Yeah, you know what? I mean, give those. Listen to the other episodes of the podcast too. There, I feel like, I mean, honestly, every episode kind of has that. Hey, here's how to. No, there's the learning the ins and outs, and there's the learning the finer points. I feel like we do a good job of covering a lot of that. Hell, I definitely, because I mean, I don't get to play as competitively as I used to anymore. It's because I'm always running things. So I definitely learn things every time we do an episode. That's bronze. Okay, where are you? There we go. There's my skin tones. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of moving parts to Malifaux. But yeah, when I first started learning Malifaux, which I realized recently is almost 10 years ago. So I first played Malifaux the first time I went to Gen Con. That was right after second edition. So that was not after. That was when second edition came out. That was Gen Con 2013. And so, learned Malifaux at Gen Con. Played a couple games against one random local guy. Ended up winning both of those, but I was like, oh yeah, but those are just beginning games. Ended up going out to a local tournament, and so because it was early on in the edition, everyone was still kind of getting their head wrapped around the edition. I ended up somehow winning the tournament. That was because I was playing Rasputina in a way that other players hadn't seen previously. So at the time, you'd put upgrades on your masters, which honestly, it's like thinking the way upgrades worked back then was very much the way titles work now. And so effectively, it's like, oh, yes. It's like I played the title version that no one ever chooses to play. And no one knew me, so they didn't know my tells, didn't know how I played. So I come out, win that tournament, start showing up to regular game nights, and proceed to not win a single game for another 6 months. Just get stomped repeatedly and often. Because, kid gloves are off now. But man, a lot of those guys I played against then still play against today. It's just a fun, great community. It's honestly what has kept me going for years and years and years with it. Is that you're going to be spending a lot of time playing games with these people. And if you don't like these people, doesn't matter how awesome a game is, you are not going to want to stick around and keep playing. I mean, heck, we got, things where, hey, get to hang out and paint with y'all. I love this. Honestly, this is, is a high point of the week for me when I'm painting with y'all. Like I would honestly say, there's a lot of people who come for the game, stay for the community. That's not, 100% across the board. There's definitely people who's like, just keep playing no matter what. But it's the community that has really kept me around for so long. Also, I love painting these miniatures. These miniatures, tons of fun to paint. I do enjoy all the unique sculpts. No, seriously. Especially when you get some of the less common, or not less common, the crews that you don't see as much in other kind of games. Like if you put Colette down on the table, oh man, people love seeing Colette. Just because I don't know any other game that has got something as cool as Colette. Colette is, I don't know any other game that has, a showgirl themed crew. Same with the Gremlins. People are like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. They love the drunken bayou redneck shenanigans that is Gremlins. Hey, thanks for stopping by. And what are you going to be painting? That's the important question. What will you be painting? Nice. That'll be a solid addition to your guild there. right, let's go with tan shadow. Let's go with some tan skin there. It's looking nice so far. Alrighty. Okay, cool. There we go. I was trying to get that face to pop. Do. All right, let's go with that. Highlight there. It's way too much of that. Alrighty. There we go. Do you really enjoy doing faces? So yeah, it's coming along. It's almost there with the face. Let's get a tiny touch of the fair shadow for the extremest of extreme highlights. There we go. There we go. Let's get white for those glasses reflections. There we go. Oof. That's looking good. Maybe a little couple spots of white to the beard there. Yeah, that's what it needed. There we go. All right, I think it is time to do some crazy camouflage stuff on his cloak there. right. So let's find, yeah, there's a Highland Moss, which you are the mid-tone for that. Yes, you are. So I'm going to be splotching some. Okay, so that's kind of how that looks there. Probably need a little bit of mid-tone brown. So let's see what you're. Give you a shake. Kind of prepping up my colors, just gathering up the highlights and the shadows for my camouflage splotches. Cool. Cool. Okay, what's that? Yeah, there we go. So, gosh, my desk is a mess today. I got all the colors on here. All righty. So, yeah, he's looking really good. But it's time to add some splotchy splotches of various other colors to his camo cloak. That's a little bit too thin down, so let's, there we go. And I have to add in little splotches here and there of various colors, because I know where those highlights go now. Just add in some splotches of other colors, the other greens and browns, and then pick up, then I know where to lay in the other highlights and shadows with that. or a green splotch. Oh, let's go with a darker green because it's starting in the shadow for that one. Darker green splotch right there. Put a little bit of brown on here. There we go. Starting to look like camouflage a little bit at a time. It's been a long time since I've done anything in camouflage. There's just a lot of blending back and forth. There we go. It's really just making random splotches and just blending them together. Random splotch. So there you go. Let's grab that. That's what that needed right there. All righty. Go in here with that splotch color. Is good. Nice. It's looking nice and mottled over there. Look at that. It's starting to be nice, kind of mottled looking cloak there. Come back in, add a little bit more highlights on the brown areas. It's lots of fun to do. Oh, that's a little bit too bright there. Let's get a little bit more brown up in here. It's a good spot to put a splotch. It's really just doing random splotches right now. And then kind of re-highlighting it back up. All the splotches, lots of random splotches. Just kind of, blending between. Oh yeah, we got about 5 minutes left here. We're almost done. Woo! I hope you all have had a fun time painting the survival of the fittest box with me. I've had a blast with this box. Been really eagerly anticipating this box for a good long while, so it was fun to finally get it onto my painting desk. Next time, I will be painting the clampets, which I'm looking forward to. And anyone who's going to be at the GT out in Washington, I look forward to seeing you there. Yeah, I got about 5 minutes left here, so not quite done yet, but we can kind of see where I'm going with this nice camouflage cloak there. I'm really happy with how this turned out so far. really just the establish the highlights and then drop in, random splotches. Splotches everywhere. Splotches everywhere. Do that back and forth. There we go. That one needs a little bit of something down there. Alrighty, let's put a nice kind of brown splotch right there. There we go. That'll be a nice one. Nice. But yeah, I look forward to the next time I get to paint with you all. Always do. Always a good time is had by me. I hope you all have a good time as well. But yeah, it's going to stretch real fast there. All right. So yeah, well, that is Lord Cooper Huntmaster. I'd say, honestly, I just have to finish off doing those splotchy splotches on his cloak there, which really won't take much longer, and put them on a base. So thank you all for coming out, and stay weird, everyone. See y'all next time. Choo, choo, choo.